Welcome back, guys. So in today's video I'm going to teach you how to use a single Brazilian wool bundle to achieve this particular hairstyle. It is affordable and easy to do, and you can take it to any occasion. Okay, so do stay tuned, relax, and don't forget to give me a like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you and keep watching. So first off, as usual, I'm combing my hair, and because my hair is kind of full, especially the roots, you guys know I'm transitioning, right? My roots are full, so I needed to make sure that the gel would actually acquire a lot of the hair, okay, so that the hair would be very slick. So that's why I'm doing the parting in a circular motion so that I apply the gel into my hair. And I'm using Justlin Glazee jam. It's one of the best gels I've ever used, guys. It doesn't flake or nothing at all. So I'm applying the gel inside my hair at the center before I comb the rest of the hair onto it, and then I apply the gel onto that so that my hair would actually be sleek. Because if I put it at just the edges, it will not be sleek as I want. So that's why I'm doing it this way. If you have relaxed hair, you can just go by combing all your hair through and then applying the gel in all your hair. You don't have to make any divisions and applying the gel inside. So this is how far I have come by brushing. And to avoid any cracks, I'm using the comb to go over it, and then I'm using the brush again to go over it so that my hair would be very sleek, okay? And then when I pass my fingers in it, I realize that it is looking nice, so I go on to the front. And then at the front, I'm also going to do it in sections. Like I said, my roots are growing, so I need to make sure that every part of my hair is taking some kind of gel, like amount of gel, so that my hair will be sleek, okay? So I'm doing the same thing like I did at the back, and I'm using the comb to go over it and using the brush, the gel to go over it, and then the brush as well. So at all times you use the brush to go over it. Like you comb the hair, you apply gel, you use the brush, and then you apply gel again, and then you use a comb to go over it. So that's the same thing I'm doing at this side as well. Divide the hair into sections, and then I apply the gel inside, then I comb the rest of the hair on top of it, and then I apply the gel like that, okay? So like I was saying, this gel doesn't flake, it doesn't itch at all, but regularly most gels break hair. If you leave gel in your hair for a long time, it's going to break your hair. So when you're doing any ponytail hairstyle, make sure that the gel doesn't last in your hair for a long time. I like to keep mine for at most 4 days or 5. So I'm going to do a little bit of baby hair, so that's why I'm sectioning this part of hair to do my baby hairs in the end. So I did it at both sides of my hair, one at my left and one at my right. If you have a lot of edges, you don't have to struggle like I'm doing. Naturally, I don't have a lot of edges, so I just had to go in and borrow some of the long hairs at my front. And then when I was done, I used my brush to go over all the lay downs that I did, and I'm using the comb to go over it again before I used my hair tie to tie everything together into a high band like that. Now, whenever you finish doing a ponytail, most of the time, for me personally, I realize that there are some cracks in the ponytail. So what I normally do is to use the tail comb, okay, the metallic side. I apply gel at the breaking part, and then I use the comb to go over it. Then I use the tail to kind of lay it down. So that's how I seal the breaks that are inside. And it's the same thing I'm doing at my back. You realize that I have a lot of breaks at my back, so I'm using the gel to seal the breaks, and then I'm using the comb to go over it. As in, I'll comb first and then I'll use the tail to go over it. So basically that's how to avoid the cracks when you do a ponytail. And in between the styling, I got a package. I got my waxing too, so go to my TikTok and watch the unboxing. So moving forward, I'm using this Brazilian wool. I'm going to use just one, and how I am doing the unwrapping is basically what you are seeing. I'm just going left and right to acquire the length that I want, and I'm not even going to comb it because it's just fine holding it like that. You don't have to comb it at all. So I use the rubber band to attach where I'm holding it, and then I attached it to my hair. Then I am going to twist it such that it will be able to hold it in a high band. Now you realize that in twisting, when I was actually attaching the rubber band to my hair, I didn't attach it tightly. With this kind of high band, if you attach it tightly, your scalp is really going to scream for you and Jesus Christ, okay? So make sure that you are not tightening the hair as you twist along. Do it as loose as you can, but making sure that it is also sticking onto your head at the same time, so that you don't suffer scalp tightening and headaches when you do this particular hairband. If you go to a hairstylist, make sure that he or she is not tightening the hairband. And you do that until you exhaust everything, and then you tack the rest of the hair in. Now I'm using my tail comb to do the tacking so that all the rough parts will not show. That's why I'm covering the parts with the tacking. Then I'm going to use a thread and needle to secure the band very, very well, because it's most likely it is going to come off because I haven't tightened it. Okay, so that's the main reason you shouldn't tighten, because at the end of the day you're going to use a thread and needle to secure it in the first place. And then I cut the rest of the threads off. Now I'm using my shea butter mousse to lay down my edges and do the baby hair in a grand style. Okay, so first off, I comb the baby hair and then to the front, and then I use the comb to just curve it like that. And then in curling, I swirl it around to bring it to the frontal part to make a little circle at the part there. I hope you are seeing it. So I don't know how to describe it for you to see, but I am glad that you can see with your physical eyes. And then to give me some extra bits of it, I'm going to use this golden thread or accessory to kind of hold everything together by just decorating the band like that. And you can do it anyhow you want it, but I chose to crisscross it and then use a comb to tack in. And baby girl, this is the end result. I hope you are liking it. I hope it's easy. This hairstyle is very easy and it's also affordable. When you get one bundle of Brazilian wool, it's less than $3 actually. It's less than $3. Then this is the final style. You can take it to everywhere, like every occasion of your choice. Okay, if you love this video, my dear, what are you waiting for? I do hairstyles, makeup. You can actually catch this makeup tutorial on my TikTok and on my Instagram. Over here I do basically hairstyles. If you want me to bring you makeup, just let me know. But in the meantime, like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Do have a nice day. Bye.